Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to TJM Farming, where stuff spontaneously goes wrong in sand. Yep, Team Melodies bogged the Kubota. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. My older sister, who has 5K on YouTube, decided that she was going to listen to Epic the Musical on YouTube. Very great soundtrack, by the way. And she was trying to skip the stupid YouTube ads and got it stuck in the fence. So now it's a situation where the Kubota's tangled in the fence. Melodies has stated that she tried to reverse out, and as a result, number 2, the Kubota is now buried. And well, we've got a pretty damaged section of fence now because the Kubota went and flattened a piece of fencing, and oh man, she's very lucky that Dad isn't home right now, and also very lucky that we haven't got sheep in this paddock. Do you have anything to say to the jury?
Do not YouTube and drive. I f***ed up bad.
Anyway, we've got the crocodile out here. We've got some former tools. Currently I'm waiting on what to do at this point in time. Chances are we're gonna need to grab a bunch of tools, some chains, cut the wire, and well, I'll show you what I mean. Right, well, I've cut the wire surrounding the side by side, and we've got a chain there, but small problem, we may need a D-hitch to attach the Kubota to the chain because it hasn't got the sorts to recover from on the front. So we're just going to race back to the yard, fetch the tractor, bring the tractor out here, and set to work recovering it. Right, stick the D pin there. Alright, little Red, it's your time to shine. Alright, in the words of a farmer in a childhood TV show, come on, little red tractor, let's go. One rescue operation later, and it turns out the Kubota is absolutely 100% fine. She managed to drive herself out. All we really needed to do was just untangle her from the wire and put her into four-wheel drive. This is a note to Team Melodies: if she watches this in future, remember to put the Kubota in four-wheel drive, otherwise she'll get stuck. So now I need to turn around to take the tractor home, probably take this chain home, and the Kubota as well. All is well by the looks, so we'll see when it's all done. Still, I call this a win for the little red tractor. It wins the day again. Righto, so it's been a couple of weeks later. Took a brief break from filming over Easter, just to clear my head a bit and get over this cold. And well, Dad texted me something not so good this morning. We're trying to get Big Blue to start. So for those of you who are new around here, this right here is our Tractor Jumbo 375. We've nicknamed him Big Blue, and we've had him since 2012. As you can see, I've marked it so on the bottom of the bonnet here. Big Blue basically was our biggest tractor we ever had back up in Canna on Nelly Creek, and we used him as our main air-seater tractor. He was our buff horse. Originally had 375 horsepower, but had slight issues with the hydraulic bank and a few other little problems that we had to nutter out over the years. We ended up getting it tuned sometime around 2018, so now it outputs well over 400 horsepower, in the range of 400 to 425 horsepower. Now the reason why we're trying to get it started today is because Dad wants to get it unhooked from the air seater so we can shift it over to the shed and have it close by to the battery charger, because unfortunately we're putting Big Blue up for sale. And if you want to know the details as to why we're selling Big Blue, I'll have a link to that up in the top right hand corner of the screen, and you can go and check that out later after you finish watching this video. No pressure, of course. The reason why it's all really gone quiet over the past couple of videos after I made that one about Big Blue is because, well, we had a couple of people come and be interested in the tractor from over east, had a couple of people come and be interested from WA, and then it all went quiet. Unfortunately, that's just the case when selling farm machinery via Facebook Marketplace, I suppose. But this time round, we got another buyer who may be a little bit more interested in it, so we'll wait and see how it goes. We're just trying to make sure everything is prepared and get it all sorted.
I'm trying to start it, it drains the battery just that bit more.
Come on, come on, come on. Nope.
You've got all this cape weight come up. Some blue leaf pins, the odd bit of brome grass, but that other expensive seed, none came up.
That's weird. Is this all winter grass, did you say?
Yeah, cape weed, blue leaf pins, brome grass. But no panic.
All right, try number 5. Let's see if it works. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Gotta love that quick start. Right, so Dad's just taking the battery leads off. We're gonna shift the Kubota and the Land Cruiser out the way. And then we're gonna shift Big Blue and the air seater to a different spot. One, so the air seater's out the way and it's not in view of the house, so I don't mourn the loss of Big Blue when it eventually goes. And 2, so that if we can convert this air seater bar into a cultivator or something like that, it's in a place where we can work on it. And also we can move Big Blue to the shed. Won't fit inside the shed, but we'll have it close by so we can have it charged up, ready to go when we need it. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to let you listen to some of the idling sounds of the Cummins engine while Dad folds up the air seater bar. I should have gotten the drone out for this. Well, this would have been a good time to put the drone out. No matter. We're just gonna have to have some ground view shots from the dirty Kubota windscreen. But in all seriousness, the Kubota really does need a service, and the Gator does too. We'll be doing that after we shift the air seater. Yeah. So that's certain that it will fit through this gate. The only reason why we didn't shift it over there to where the header front is because it won't fit through this gate right here. Dad actually wrecked, you can see the bend mark in that rusty gate. That was from the press wheels. Yeah, they do a lot of damage. This is probably one of the final times we'll ever get to see this whole setup move. Branches flying. That's going in the compilation. So as you can see, upon closer inspection, yep, editor Johnny Man, if you can play that footage again, yep, these are the remnants from the tree that the air seeder crashed into. Oh well, that'll go into the Farewell Big Blue compilation that'll probably put out when we eventually sell it. Yep.
And move the tractor forward.
Just a touch. Looks like it's loose.
Right, unhook.
That's the last of it.
Now, see if the bastard will start again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look how low the wheel is. It's got to be up here.
Oh boy, that's not good. Alright, now we're going to see if it starts again.
cat.
Righto, so seeing as Big Blue decided to put a hissy fit, we're calling upon the most reliable tractor on the farm, asterisk maybe, Little Red, to deliver a gen set. If we can get the gen set to go, it could charge Big Blue's batteries for a couple of days. I don't know. I don't remember Big Green putting as much of a hissy fit up. If we ever get that one back, well, we'll just wait and see. Big Blue's always had temper tantrums. Nothing but trouble. Right, so that's the first time this year the two have been filmed up close together. Yeah. Right. Making squeaking noises. We got the old gator started. Let's go! It's still got life in him. Bit smelly, but this is the first time the old gator started in about a year. So I did put it on the battery charger after all.
Yeah, how do I come and did it?
Yeah. Count on Dad to do everything. I'm just a farm social media influencer. Dad's the one that does all the work. Well, there we go. The gator does start, but that's not the reason why it's in the shed. It's in the shed because the gearbox is bust.
It's gonna go over that way.
Now for the fun bit, getting the diesel gen set to start.
Ooh.
So in other words, if we're ever to get the old gator running again, it needs a new battery and all sorts.
Yeah.
Alright, so now what we're going to do, Dad's going to try and start the tractor. If we can get the tractor going, we'll take the battery charger off here, roll it all up, pack it up, and shift this over to the shed and have it on charge there, so we can run the battery charger off the shed's power. So it cuts us in diesel costs in running the gen set. Alright, so it's been half an hour. Let's try this again and see if it works. Come on. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, well, I'm not sure where we're going to go from here, but because the GoPro's going flat, we might need to pull it from here. So if the tractor doesn't start and we leave it for another half an hour, well, you'll know by the fact of rolling the outro, but if something does happen, well, we'll find out. Some trial and error, we're doing it. We got Big Blue started, back to the Land Cruiser. What would we ever do without the Toyota? Do you have any commentary on the events of today, Bendy Sue? Okay, thanks Bendy Sue. Packed up, ready to go. Fingers crossed. Park it up by the shed. Then we'll get her on the charger. We'll do that off screen. We can save that for another video.